Ever pick up any good tips from bartending?
For starters, every client has a tell.
What's
Careful out there, sport. Seems plenty of sinister fellows are coming out of the woodwork these days.
See you later, Monk.
Okay, so essentially what freaking happened, it was complete bullcrap. What ended up happening, my friends, are some game glitched out. This game has severe glitch issues, badly optimized.
Let's mix it up.
Making a habit save as often as I can this damn game. I fucking hate this game. Like, it has so many damn glitches in there, man. It needs like optimization.
Come on in, grab a spot at the bar.
So a cantina, huh? Didn't see that coming.
Why not? I'm a gregarious guy. I love a good party. I'm good with money. Okay, I'm decent with money.
Credits well spent. It's nice to have a place to call your own.
Watch yourself out there.
Be seeing you.
Seems like you and Doma have some history.
That's right. She took me in, showed me around, hid me, because I was on the run, Cal.
On the run, huh? What'd you do?
The heist of the century. Every bounty hunter in the galaxy was after me.
You pulled off a heist?
Is that so hard to believe?
Well, yeah.
And that's how I pulled it off. No one thinks much of me around here, so they never see me coming. They never see me coming. And that's when I get them.
You seem different in here, Cal.
How so?
Well, you're more relaxed, for sure.
I guess. Grease did a good job with this place. Feels like home.
Grease. Not sure I'll ever meet another Latero like him. That was supposed to be a compliment. Good luck.
A lot of prospectors around here. Have you ever tried your hand at mining priorite?
Once. I found it enlightening. Some prospectors invited me to join them on an expedition. We descended to the mines, but when my back was turned, they fled.
They ditched you?
Yes. Alone, I calmly walked through the darkness, trusting my intuition. I found another exit.
And the prospectors?
Dead. Gorako attack. If I had chased them, I would have perished too. Let this be a lesson. Always go your own way. I must be alone now.
So, this whole running around the galaxy, beating down bullies thing you got going on, what do you get at it?
Well, it's a better use of my time than drinking my life away in a cantina.
That you're wrong on, bud.
So how'd you become a music producer?
I was born on Ryosa, in the Inner Rim.
I've heard of it. Lots of heavy industry.
Yeah, you couldn't escape the factories. So I used to make little tunes out of the noise from them in my head.
You started early then.
And never stopped. Keep on doing your thing.
Seeing these battle droids about takes one back, doesn't it?
Maybe a bit.
Oh, the Clone Wars. Those were the good years.
I've never heard anyone say that before, Moran.
Oh, sure. A separatist secession backed by tax-loathing free marketeers begins. Just as I'm establishing a profitable extrajudicial shipping operation. They paired like wine and flatcakes.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Apologies, I'm being insensitive. You probably fought in the Clone Wars as a child soldier, right?
No, not exactly.
Well, I suppose it's all over now, one way or another. Another time.
Hey, Monk.
What can I do for you?
It was good to see you.
Hey, boss. When you bought the saloon, you expected it, right?
I did, Monk, top to bottom.
Well, it seems you missed the Republic ruins next door.
Okay, look, it was dark. Things were screeching. What do you want from me?
What skills do you need to be a good bartender?
Oh, the usual. Multitasking, a good memory, the gift of the gab, not to mention the mixology itself. You see, the better the drinks, the happier the clientele, which means, of course, the more they talk. And the more they talk, the more I learn about what makes them tick.
Sounds a little...
Manipulative? I suppose. But I'm only picking up what they're freely putting down.
Hey, buddy. Hiya, Cal.
You and droids seem to get along, don't you?
Sure do. Always had trouble connecting with people. Droids are logical, easy to fix when broken. People are unpredictable.
No kidding. But once you find the right person, it gets easier.
Hope so. Hey there.
Ah, this place is starting to fill up, Cal. Guess the word is out.
It's looking pretty good.
Seeing this place start to get its legs feels like the start of something historic. What if, centuries from now, there's a city here? Even Eldera was just a lumber colony once.
Doma better start investing in urban planning.
True. Turgle told me he named a road after his foot. Take care out there, Cal.
You too.
You asked how life was different in my day. For one, I believe we were more charitable to one another.
Yeah. The Empire has everyone so afraid they just look out for themselves. What was it like back then?
Once I was running an errand for Master Kree, very time-sensitive business. I moved with such haste, I blew out my motivator. I was perfectly aware and completely immobile. Most embarrassing.
How'd you get moving again?
By chance, a friendly bystander diagnosed my predicament and graciously installed a replacement.
That's generous. Out here, they'd probably scrap you for parts. How'd you repay them?
I didn't. I never saw him again, but weeks later, I was able to help someone else. A chain of kindness kept the Republic going. For a while. Cal, I don't want to be that droid, but Cannibal won't discover itself.
Can't hurt to take a look, right?
I like Z much, much better.
I really do not know much about the collapse of the Republic installation out here.
No, I'm afraid my slumber didn't afford me much of a vantage.
What's the last thing you remember?
That would be when the ceiling suffered a minor bout of structural fatigue.
Caused by an emergence, yeah.
An emergence?
Yes, freak hyperspace incident. Chunks of starship tearing through space at near light speed.
So this is what befell my masters.
I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Me too, Z.
Whatever this emergence did, it's clear to me that it didn't stomp out Kobo's spirit. Thank you, my friends.
Got new seeds to plant. Ready to go.
Always safe. Always safe.
Let's go, BD. Here we go. Check it out, BD. Here we go, buddy. You're just a softie, aren't you? Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Good job, friend. Yeah! Come on!
Scuzzer! Flee, Jedi! Here's the fighting running! Surprise! Someone help me! How's that feel? Someone else try. No. I live for this.
BD, Stim!
You'll pay! One more to go, chump.
child's hideaway. This area has clearly been fashioned to a hideaway for a small child. Perhaps that they might while away the time as their guardians toward the nearby caverns. They're probably dead.
Good, Neko.
Hello? Who's there?
I barred the passage. I'm sorry.
Farewell.
So that's sad. A grave of an unknown prospector, seemingly constructed by one unfamiliar with the process, but with an obvious level of care and respect. So that's sad. I think those his parents died. Yeah.
Oh, a newcomer. Who are you?
I'm Cal. This is BD-1.
Are you here to rescue us?
We were just exploring. How long you been here?
We have been trapped down here for at least a standard cycle. Maybe more.
We?
Ah, yes. It is just me. And has been for some time. But you have cleared the way. Are the raiders gone then?
We took care of them. Maybe you should leave before more come.
Yes. I will return to the outpost at Rambler's Reach. We had a domicile there. I hope to see you again.
Sad. That's so goddamn sad. T1N8, Teen 8, more affectionately known simply as Tina, was once the protocol droid to a family who toiled in the caverns beneath Prospector's Folly. After their untimely demise, Tina was abandoned and trapped beneath their now devastated home until a rogue Jedi Knight stumbled upon her and in doing so delivered her freedom at long last.
I will leave for Rambler's Reach soon. But first, I must gather my thoughts. The outpost, yes. I wonder how much of our old home remains.
Ugh. The smell down here is potent. Time to move.
My son.
Abandoned corpse prospectors who try exploring this cavern man unfortunate ends. One caught by some peril deeper into the cave network managed to crawl back before coming to her wounds just meters from the entrance. Damn, I wonder who that son was.
Can't use this lift from here.
Time to fight. Start looking for him. What was that?
Droids. The raiders have rigged this place.
We need to follow. What's happening? Really?
Don't think I'll be able to move it.
I need force lift. Alright, I'm pretty pissed off. Literally, so many things that cannot be explored until we get fucked.
What is that? Acid? Let's keep her distance.
Alright, we can't use this.
You lost, stranger? That hurt! Not next!
That's one. Going in. Barely got me. What's this? You lose some. Oh, he's quick. Have it. Fancy moves. Want more? You're up. Oh. On target.
No.
Jump! You got it.
BD1, over here. Catch.
Yippee!
Jump!
What's your name, lad? If I'm to hold a grudge, best to know the name.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
My bantam old mum dubbed me Scuba Stev. Scuba the Fisher, am I?
You know, there's a fish tank down in PYLOON'S saloon that could use some attention.
Pyloon'S saloon? That'll have an infested watering hole down in your valley.
All right, all right. Did I ask?
Ah, fine, twist my arm. I'll do it. Meet me at the saloon and we'll appraise this so-called tank. Ah, Ken, you couldn't stay away. You're ready for seeing the sea spray once it's missed in your gums.
I guess not.
You're the aspect of a fisher, lad. And, lucky for you, we're perched just above the lair of the sea fish.
Sea fish, huh?
That's right. An impossible catch. No fisher in the right mind would pursue such a quarrelsome foe. No fisher, but Scuba Stev.
Sea fish. The sea fish may not be the rarest of all fish, but it is nevertheless a tricky creature to catch on account of its agility. Found most often at higher elevation, the sea fish has learned to filter and dodge through the water to make it harder for airborne predators to gain purchase. Okay.
I guess the platform is somewhere else. That was pretty impressive.
You still think I'm small time, eh?
No, I believe
Well
you.
then, I've no choice but to regale you with my bleak-most history. Tarry a moment, and I'll tell you a thing or two about old Scuba Stave. So, you wish to prick up your ears and receive the tale of Scuba?
If you're sharing stories, we'll listen.
Then you be a fool, my lad. A sordid tale will bring you nothing but grief and woe.
Okay, well, if you're not sharing stories, we'll...
Oh, fine, I'll tell you. At your own insistence, and at your own peril. My story begins in a small village on the frozen banks of Tar, my home world. Nights black as quillfish in it. Winters so cold, a stern look could turn you to glass.
Doesn't sound like the easiest place to grow up.
Difficult, aye. From the moment your mother's milk froze on your tongue to the moment you found it upon frozen streets. You see, the fishes, they had the right of it. They dwelt far below the ice, where warm currents danced like ribbons in the wind. To fish so scarce a quarry, on account of the great fish famine, well, it's near a mild undertaking. But for all me belly-aching now, there's a peaceful enough life for a wee Sacavian with an instinct for the rod.
So you discovered your talent early.
Such a talent was I, that as a lad, me hardly spotted my first prickly chin hair. I was given an audience with Undone. But that'd be a tale for another time. Oh, and some advice, lad.
Sakavitar. Scuva's regalius Cal with his history, beginning with his upbringing on Sakavitar, a frozen world whose only food source is a vast aquatic ecosystem beneath its surface. The famine-stricken Sakavians struggled to subsist. Damn. Scuba Stev, a master fisherman, obsessed with his craft. Scuba Stev is a fount of wisdom, knowledge, and encouragement as long as the topic is fishing. Okay.
If you're planning to scale the mountain, you'll need to keep a strong grip.
I need to clear my mind. Let's keep moving, buddy.
Always safe.
Hey, Cal. Good to see you.
Say, Cal, what do you make of this place?
It's not too shabby. Lots of potential.
Yes, well, anything has potential if you squint hard enough.
What about you? You seem to spend a lot of time here.
What do I think? I'll lay it out for you. This place violates about 24 business fundamentals, giddily deploys false advertising practices, and is riddled with moles I daren't investigate. And yet, it serves drinks and doesn't close its doors when the Bedlam Raiders march into town. That's more than you can say for any other establishment on this rock. Talk later, hmm?
So how'd you go from making sounds on Ryosa to becoming a producer?
Well, I put together a few rough tracks, handed them out to friends, and things spread word of mouth. Started playing enough gigs to do it full time. Eventually, someone with influence caught a listen as they were passing through. They'd worked with Max Rebo, so I figured they were legit.
Max Rebo? That is legit.
Exactly. Said they could give me some gigs in the Corps. When they said Corps, I heard like Chandrila. Nah, they meant Coruscant. So that's where I went. Let's talk later, Cal, yeah?
You ever get homesick, Tulot?
From time to time, there are quite a few things I miss.
Like what?
The many rivers, Velati trout leaping over the current, and the food that I crave.
Oh, yeah?
Handmade dumplings stuffed with potato and kushnip. I miss the taste of banson, a minty spice that enlivens every taste bud.
You should talk to Grease. Maybe he can whip something up that reminds you of home.
A wise suggestion, Sojourner. I must be alone now.
You never told me where you're from, Bode.
Here and there. Spent a lot of my life on Buren. That's where Kata was born. Ever been?
I haven't.
In a inn. Sleepy, but it suited us for a while. Until it didn't. Oh, don't sweat it, BD. You take the good with the bad, right? There were good times on Buren, too. Gotta remember those. Otherwise, how do you go on, you know? Stay alert out there.
So you said you came here after a heist, huh?
That's right. I was once the most infamous outlaw in the Outer Rim.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They call me the Prince of Pilfering, the Mayor of Misdemeanors, the Sultan of Stealth.
If you're so notorious, how'd you get here undetected?
I snuck into a shipping crate and lived in a aforementioned crate for a long time. A very long time. When Doma unpacked me, she thought I was trash.
Good thing she didn't throw you out.
Oh, but she did. We still laugh about it. I'm really busy, Cal. Maybe later.
Salutations.
I gotta say, Grease, a lot has changed, but you seem to be managing all right.
Better than all right. Oh, wait. You were talking about my arm, weren't you?
I wasn't, but it's a good arm. Where'd you get it?
I picked it up from a traveling junk dealer. She said it brought out the mocha in my eyes. What do you think?
Definitely brings out the mocha.
Oh, yeah. They're enchanting, right? Talk later, okay, Cal?
Pardon.
Hey, boss. You think we've got a shot at negotiating with the Bedlam Raiders over a couple of drinks?
I don't think these raiders are the reasonable sort.
What if those drinks were poisoned?
Now we're talking.
Hey, Monk. Any sign of the Raiders?
So far, the skinny's that they're on the move, looking for something.
You see a guy missing an arm. Run.
Will do. Now, you're not talking about Grease, are you?
I'm afraid not. This guy's dangerous.
So is Grease, if he wore his favorite cleaning rag. But I appreciate the warning, Cal. I'll keep an eye out.
Someone really should teach those raiders a lesson.
What about you?
Ah, lad! Cast your eyes over this beauteous tank.
Glad you came around to it.
It didn't make a fetching first impression. Have a mind to give it a third scrubbing. Cleaning the filter, you'd think someone tried to cram a mollusk through a sieve.
Oh, can't unhear that.
Great to see you.
What's your academy like?
Oh, amazing. Every building is partially suspended with repulsors. The campus looks like it's floating over the ground. It's magical.
That sounds like a hard place to leave behind.
It was, but things were changing. Looking down, you used to see nothing but nature. The ground is covered in ferrocrete now, all part of an Imperial control zone. We'll talk soon.
No time to talk.
Might as well plant some of these seeds. Now, where else to plant this?
Here, BD.
This could be better somewhere else. Get to growing. Let's stop. All set.
Need to go to Jedi to unlock the pods, or more plots, garden plots. I mean.
Easy, Neko.
Oh, hello there again, Cal. It is good to see you.
You too. Is this the home you were talking about?
Correct. Within there are some possessions. I don't suppose they will need them anymore. So feel free. Look around.
Are you sure?
I have no need for them. For your help, I insist.
Let's move.
I will be leaving Kobo soon.
Where are you going?
My owners have relatives on Onderon. I will seek them out. But no matter what, I am committed to learning some more practical skills.
Practical skills?
Medicine, surgery, healing. What happened in those caverns was terrible. And I was powerless to help. I will learn to prevent that, Cal.
It's hard to stop suffering in this galaxy, but always worth the effort.
Jump!
Well, she's leaving to learn some practical skills, and whatever.
You got it. Toss it! Here, buddy! Little help?
Well done! What a show! Come here, my warrior friend.
I haven't seen such fighting since the championship.
We are in your debt.
What are you doing out here?
We were out looking for the biggest, strongest beasts to fight each other. Winner take all. Within our holotactics game table, of course.
Holotactics, huh?
That's right. And you have just helped us gather beastly data for our game. Just as soon as we find a place to set up shop, of course.
My friend might be interested. He runs PYLOON'S saloon.
Ah, yes. The saloon at Rambler's Reach.
That dump? I didn't realize it was open. Well, tell you what. We're more than happy to bring holotactics to PYLOON'S. Could liven up the place. Let us make haste, Tully Moo.
All things in their own time, Bima.
See you around.
Alright, I'm gonna get that force echo up there too. You know, just as soon as and I'll cover this stuff in the next video that we just saw.
Easy, Neko. Come on!
Oh, quit complaining. I'm almost done. There! Good as new. Whew, what a wingspan. I see why they call you gliders. Bet you could fly around all of Kobo, couldn't you? Okay, off you go. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, it's all for this one, guys. Rushing 3 out. Thanks for watching.